Nice morning.
Lovely.
Good drying day.
I'm not so sure about that. They say it's going to rain later.
Oh well, we might be lucky.
Did you hear he was dying?
What?
Dying, the king.
Honest?
On the news.
Never.
No, never about it. They say he hasn't got long.
Well, who'd have thought it? Still, comes to us all in the end, doesn't it? Well, what you cred, ain't it?
Fresh air. Fresh air.
See, I told you it would do you some good.
Yes. I spend too much time cooped up and fretting.
Yes, you do.
One thing after another.
That's life.
Oh, let me get out of this thing.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I want to sit up there, where I can see.
You're a stubborn old man.
Yeah, I'm not old.
There you are.
I'm not old,
That's not.
but I'm still sore. Thanks to you.
Thanks to the poultices. They're a tried and trusted remedy. They draw out the poison.
Yes. Anyway, I'm not old. I've years in me yet.
That's not what the doctors say.
Oh, doctors, what do they know? All medical dictionaries and no imagination. No faith either. He'll let me live a lot longer yet.
Who will?
With the good Lord. He owes me a few favours, all I've done for him.
I'm sure he'll do what's best for you, sir.
I can't die yet. I've got all this to look after.
All this needs some decisions making about it.
Oh.
You need to set your affairs in order.
Trust you to poke your nose in. This is Isaiah, prophet, preacher and pain in the...
Ladies present, Your Majesty.
Yes, sir. We have met. He recommended the poultices.
Oh, did he? I told you it was a pain in the...
Yes, Your Majesty. I'm sure he had your very best interests at heart.
Yes. Well, it wasn't the heart that felt the heat of the poultices.
No, sir.
What do you want, Isaiah? I came up here for a bit of peace and fresh air.
I just think you ought to be making some preparations for your successor.
Well, I don't see why. You've always seen fit to advise me on and off all these years. I expect you'll do the same for my successors.
I've done my best to administer justice and peace and keep the king from making a complete fool of himself.
You what? I'll remind you that it is a privilege and an honour for you to have the freedom of this court. You'll show a bit of respect.
Yes, Your most royal and honourable Majesty, that your successor...
Oh! I keep telling you, I'm not planning to die just yet. There's too much to do. Besides, if God has seen fit to afflict me with this debilitating infection, well, it's just a temporary aberration. I've certainly done nothing to deserve it. Quite the opposite.
You, think you've earned some remission?
Remission? I'm expecting a cure. Yeah. I'm expecting a cure. Have I not been a good king? Have I not been a loyal and faithful servant of the Lord? Have I not ruled my people with a generous spirit and built them a reservoir so that they will not thirst, and protected them from their enemies?
Yes, Your Majesty, you've been a good king.
Well then, why has the Lord chosen to cut short my life? Why have the doctors given me but 3 days to live? Why, when our enemies are gathering on the edge of the city, am I frail and feeble and close to death when I need to be strong for my people?
Shh. You will make yourself worse. It does you no good to fight it.
But I will fight it. I must fight it. Isaiah, tell me that my time has not yet come. Give me a sign.
I think we should go in now. It's getting chilly.
Yes, the sun is setting. See how the shadows lengthen on the steps.
Yes. My father built those steps. They tell the time, you know.
Yes, it's getting late.
Then it is a sign. My days will lengthen as the shadows lengthen. I'm not going to die.
Very well. Let it be a sign if that's what you want. If you die tomorrow, well, you'll know you've misread the shadows. But if you live for another 15 years, well, you can truly say that God gave you a sign.
Either way, we may say that all things are according to his will and purpose. I think we should go in now.